Fish Maniacs, welcome back to another one. What's going on, everybody? Sorry about the little delay. Me and my boy here, we were just chatting. The guy OEF5. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? I see we got Cairo in the house.
Yeah, we got the gang out already.
Hey, who is that Cairo person anyway? Have you ever figured out who Cairo Ferg is?
Nope.
I don't know who that Cairo Ferg person is. And then we got Grimy Fishing. He changed his dadgum name. Right?
Yep. Actually, no, I think he might have made another account. I don't know if he changed his name.
He may have, but his new Instagram is because I know who he is too. You know who he is, right?
Yeah.
It's Frank.
It's Frank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't not know who that is. That's my boy Frank. He's in here pestering me every day.
He just well, you know why that is, don't you?
Because he loves me.
No, because it's A. He's Canadian, eh?
Canadian, eh? I think it's because he loves me. That's my boy. We got Malone in here early bird special.
Big bass.
7:04. The countdown's on. Yes, it is. Gina, how you doing? Tom Mix. These are all early bird specials. Mike Vogel. What else we got? Bucktail. I like that. Bucky. Vogie. Yes, sir.
All right, put you guys here so that I can. There's Sly.
Yeah.
So for those of you, Jermaine, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
For those of you who don't know who I am, and by the looks of some of the names, there's some people I don't know, but for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm OEF5 on Twitch, YouTube. My Instagram's OEF5 Outlaw. And what that stands for is Operation Enduring Freedom, 5th rotation of troops into Afghanistan. So I was deployed from May of 04 to May of 05 in Afghanistan. So that's how I got my username. That is my Xbox name. It's my PlayStation name. It's my, so I've got that locked, right? Nobody else can get it. I am also one of the founding members of Freedom Squad. So if you've heard Jermaine talk about Freedom Squad, which he is fishing on Team Freedom Squad, I am that third wheel to Jeremy and JT, Fishing with Gramps and Jeremy Hickman. So the three of us, how Freedom Squad started was my birthday 2 years ago. The three of us went fishing down in southern Indiana. I live streamed it. And that was the first day that JT had the Jackson Nar out. All right. So you guys remember that? The Nar bait. Yeah. Okay. First day he had that out on the water. I was live and we were talking about, we need to come up with a name for the three of us. And one of my viewers on Twitch threw out Freedom Squad. And we were like, oh, heck yes. So that night JT set up because we got Instagram account and everything. Well, 3 years later, here we are, and I am now the new team captain replacing Jeremy for Team Freedom Squad, and this joker over here is the only, okay, get this, he is the only qualified angler for the team. So when he announced it was last week, right? When you were talking about it.
Yes, sir.
When I got put in charge, we had 2 weeks to tournament time. All right. So I had 2 weeks to figure out who's coming, what's going on. I knew Trevor and I knew Jermaine, and I did not know the other two dudes on the team, but they were friends with Alex on the water. So Alex dropped out because of financial reasons. Jeremy dropped out. So the two dudes that knew Alex from North Carolina literally sent me a text and said, yeah, we canceled our vacation. Didn't think we were going to have a team. We're not coming. So I'm left with the bag of trying to put together a team with a week and a half to go before the tournament. You talk about pressure. Trying to find people that can schedule vacation, that know how to kayak fish, that did fish in the Freedom Squad Challenge. So everybody that I picked is actually a Freedom Squad member. Okay, not just, oh yeah, I like Freedom Squad. No, they're active on the Facebook page, the group, in the group chat, not counting our little team chat that I created for us, because that thing has popped off every day.
Yes,
So
sir.
I got a question for you, bro.
Yes, sir.
I watched your last month's, when you were talking about when you won, that because you had qualified last year on a different team and there was no direction, that you were going to do your own thing and you were going to go to Honeycomb and that's what you're going to do and you're going to fish what you will know. What do you think of our plan? Let's not give up the plan, but what do you think of planning now?
I'm rocking with the plan, 110%.
It's a solid plan, isn't it?
Solid plan. And there's some backups.
We've got more than one backup.
Yeah. That's it. It's we're going to be well executed.
Here's the thing, chat. I'm not an inexperienced fisherman on Guntersville. I've fished it 3-4 times now in big tournaments. Okay. Not that I've done very well because I paddle. I'm at a slight disadvantage. I've only got so much water I can cover.
Me too.
But I do know the lake somewhat. So we have a plan. We're going to fish as a team. I can let that out of the bag. All 5 of us are staying together. I'm fishing for a trophy and they're fishing for 10 grand. Okay. They get cash money and I get hardware if we win. And I'd rather have the hardware because I'll put that sucker right back here behind me. And every time JT and I do a live, he'll have to see that and lost it twice. So
I need that.
Oh, look at Lucas Flint. I was OEF 5 into 04 into 05 Marines. Okay, Lucas, were you part of the 22nd MEU? Serious question, bro. Because if you were there, the only Marines that were there were the 22nd MEU, and you all are a box Roxas out doing PT in uncleared mine areas because we hadn't cleared it for mines yet. Like, okay, off the war story stuff, but sorry, just saw the chat.
Yes, you do, sir. But you know what that means, Brendan? That means you got to go get a catch board and you got to.
No. Brendan, come down. You can fish for $25 entry fee on Saturday. I got an extra catch board, bro.
Put the pressure on him.
I have 2 spares, and they're the Catch X's. They're not even the Carbonites. They're already.
I gotta get one of them little ones.
You want to use one for the derb?
Why not? I have my board, but
I know. I'm just saying. I've got 3 of the Catch X's. I've got one of the Catch 22 ones. I've got my Freedom Squad one that was made when I was up at Catch with Chad and Gene. Which, dude, that was like, I was going to pay for that board, and I'm like, hell no, we'll hook you up. And custom made my board. I brought the JPEG with me, and they knocked it out of the park. Cool.
Brandon said he'll be in Tulsa.
Brandon's always excuses, now. Brandon. Always excuses.
Get him. I ain't say nothing.
Always excuses. And that's why you're just a bait maker and not a fisherman.
Oh man.
Oh.
What else we got? I think Sly's in here.
Yeah, we got Sly.
Arrow. We didn't do the normal introduction today because we're going a little off the rocker, but it's all right. Got it. Look at this. The young boy. He's got
okay, hang on. I gotta go back to Lucas. Lucas. Fallujah is Iraq. That's OIF. Bro, learn your alphabet. It's okay. I get you. Where's my crayons at? I'll help you out. OEF is Afghanistan. Ramadi and Fallujah is Iraq. Two different. I'm burning everybody. I'm on a roll. You know why? Because I'm excited to fish with my bros and my gals.
How many other teams have girls?
Well, JT's got Liz.
Other than Liz.
Chad's got one.
Okay.
So
fire. I didn't know that there were any shorties in there. That's what's up.
So
shout out to all the shorty anglers. That's what's up.
I don't know. But see, here's the other thing. I don't know who the other freaking captains are, man.
Timeout.
Alex Rudd's got a team. Yo, timeout. What? Sorry.
Quick timeout. Let's go, Lindsay. As we're talking about the females getting it. Come on, girl. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, man? Caught my late PB on my first 6 cents jig. Getting it done, Lindsay. Come on.
I give you a hand for that.
Hell yeah.
Even
Shout
though
out.
strike
Literally,
team
as
guy.
I'm saying it about how I'm hyped about the ladies. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry about that.
I got to clap Marines. Sorry. They're just too easy. And love you, brother. Thanks for your service, dude.
Everyone tell Brendan what a grimy is. He's new out of the YouTube loop. Yeah, I did see that. That was stupid. Gramps got a 22. He deserves that.
It was not a 22.
It wasn't?
It was a 22 and a freaking half.
Half, right? I was going to say. I thought it was going to say.
Don't short him that half inch.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Okay, so I know where he caught it because he was in Spring Creek today. He was not in Spring Creek yesterday. So if you guys know anything, saw all the fish he posted yesterday, he was beating up Chad's fish yesterday. But today, he caught that 22 and a half where Wendell caught his PB in Spring Creek. That was it a 22 and a half or a 22? Was it just 22?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I know it was a big ass fish.
It was up there. I want to say it was 8 something. So
yeah. So this was almost it was a 6.5 pound bass. She was thick.
Jesus Christ.
She'd have definitely been 7 after some fall feeding that they're doing right now.
Yeah.
Like she get her feed bag on, she gonna be 7.
Wendell's was a 22.
Also, Gramps beat him.
Wow. You know he sent him the picture right away. Is Wendell down there yet?
I don't know, because Wendell got in. Wendell had his buddy that qualified last year, and they came in together and came to our house and hung out. And I think they got there Thursday and only had Friday to pre-fish.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this other sad thing of me taking over the team is I don't get to cook for you all.
I know that's hard. That's devastating.
Because seriously, instead of me having the yak, I was going to have my smoker in the casino parking lot all week, and then drive down and still cook. But I'm kind of glad. I'd rather be fishing.
Yeah,
I love cooking.
You're fishing, but screw you.
And I'll break my own arm a little bit. I can make some decent barbecue.
Damn right.
But when you got people crying over potatoes off a smoker, like literally crying for a year later, crying, "Hey, you didn't get any of the potatoes." Well, you sat your happy ass all the way in the back, chitty chatty, Miss Chitty Chatty Kathy. Okay.
I think I ended up getting a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
I got a little scoop of everything.
Oh, did you see what Tweezy did? Okay, for those of you who don't know, Tweezy was on Gramps' team last year. It's Antoine. He's from Indiana. He's a hammer, but his nickname's Tweezy. He came up to us, all right, at the end, and he said, "Hey, you got any left?" And like, dude, there were just scraps in the pans, literally. Okay, we fed like 60 people, and I cooked enough for 100.
Yeah,
right, meat wise. So he was scraping pans to put stuff together, and he ate that shit on the way home as a midnight snack on his drive home.
Yeah,
because he left that night.
Yeah, he left.
So
that was
just the stories. Okay, so that's the other thing. If you all don't know about Knucklehead, you should really try to fish it next year. If they have it, try to get on a team, because here's the thing: the memories of that meeting and that group, not just the fishing, it's all of the after hours stuff.
Yeah,
there's no drinking or whatever. I mean, you can bring adult beverages, but that's not what it was. It was just
chilling,
meeting your YouTube idols, whatever you want to call them. There's Tweezy. There's Tweezy telling stories about Tweezy. But it was amazing. And last year, over the half the field, Brendan, over half the field had never competed in a tournament before, ever. like that of that scale either. Like, so it was their
Yeah,
first
that was
month
my
long
first
doing
big
Knucklehead.
tournament.
Yeah.
My kayak club is like anything from 15 to 25.
Yeah. Now, you're in New York, right? Not Jersey?
Yeah,
Or you in Jersey?
I fish in the New York club. Yeah, Hudson
Right.
Valley.
So there's not, it's not like Indiana.
Yeah,
Indiana has, I'm talking hammers.
sticks. Yeah, sticks.
Hammers.
Because Anthony,
Like,
we talk all the time, and he's like, "Yo, I got 102 inches, and I'm in third." I'm like, "What?
yeah. Yeah.
What?
Because we got people like Mike
What?"
Elsey who fish on the national and the USA team, and okay, that when he decides he's going to fish in a month long or something, you're going to get passed. Now, I don't. He did some weird stuff this year. He didn't fish as much, but then I got to compete against Tweezy all the time, right? Sam Jones, the guys that all live on bluegrass that can fish bluegrass every day. It's a big fish fishery.
Yeah,
I mean, there are some hammers that fish the BASSs, the Hobies, and all that stuff that come from Indiana. So, you know, when I can throw up a 96 in May and finish 6th in the state, I'm pretty happy. But then I got to fish against Jeremy and JT too,
yeah.
right? And JT plays the I'm just a YouTuber. Oh yeah, it's just
He could fish.
he's a hammer.
At the end of the day, if you think about it, and this is just me paying attention to his videos and all that, any tournament he said I'm gonna qualify, he made it.
Dude, what he did up in Wisconsin, like,
Yeah,
that was national stage type
Yeah.
stuff with
Yeah.
the Kayak Adventure Series. I'm
Yeah.
so proud of him going up there, and smallies are not his game,
Yeah.
right?
He literally just went up there and was like, "Hey, what do you got for me?" And talked to his friends, and they were like, "Hey, try this. Hey, try this. Hey, try this. Hey, try this." And he
And
was like, "All right, bet. I'm gonna go try."
Friggin' smashed.
Went out there and
Smashed.
destroyed them. Like, what? Who does that?
So, and now he's down in Gunnersville
Yeah.
smashing frogfish.
Yeah. He's
Now we flip him crap. He's lost a lot of frogfish, but
yeah.
he can fish it. He does not, like, I tell you right now, he doesn't like fishing hollow body frog like the way I like fishing hollow bodies.
Oh, I love it. That's my PB.
So he does the flappy tails, or he'll do the flappy toads, not a hollow body frog. He'll Texas rig a toad.
Mm-hmm.
That's his
Okay.
frog fishing until he started doing the teckle. Because have you ever fished a teckle?
No.
I'll tell you right now, bro. Way better hookup ratio. I fished one pitch black night, couldn't even see the hit, just heard the hit. You know, like, okay, so on a hollow body frog, you've got to get a 3 count before you set the hook. You're supposed to. Because
Yeah.
if you set it too early, you don't have it. And you're just pulling the frog back and hitting yourself in the face. Teckle, hooked, dude. Like, I heard doosh, set the hook and got a fish. And it was always in the top of the mouth. Like, it was amazing. The hook's a little narrower. The body's just a little bit smaller, but it's got a huge paddle tail on the back on a swivel that just, blah, 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 blah. It's like a buzzbait. But
They got him at the shop down there?
Dude, they got everything at the shop. So what he's talking about, there is a bait store in Alabama on Gunnersville called Waterfront Tackle.
I'm only going to get 4 things.
Shit, right. Right. You're going to walk in there because they're going to have baits that you can't get. Okay. They're going to have new crap that just came out of iCast or something that's not at Tackle Warehouse yet. They get stuff before big box stores. All right. So
all right,
they'll have crap in there that you'd be like. Now, I walked in to get some. I needed flappy frogs, and I was only going to get a couple. I walked out with 4 flappy frogs.
Sneak peek, Carol.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to. If you got to hook up with 6 cents, I need some more traces.
I don't, but I got you.
I need some more traces, and I like the slow sink ones. But anyway, it's called Waterfront Tackle. Google it, look at it. It's got a freaking major boat ramp right across the street from it. If you pull in there and there's not a boat parked there, then I don't know what's going on. Look at that, son. Oh my goodness,
it's yours.
oh my goodness. But it's
I got floating and fasting. You want a fasting?
no, I like the slow.
I
I like waking them a little bit every once in a while.
Yeah, no
The one
problem.
I've got is the 6-inch slow. I think it's the slow sink.
Yeah, it's yours.
And the only Jermaine, the only fish I've ever caught on it, and I've thrown it where I know there's big fish. Only fish I ever caught on it was 13 inches. What is a 13-inch bass doing hitting a 6-inch shed? What I mean, what's he just trying to knock it out?
Never seen it before.
Eat little chunks off of it after it knocks it out.
Right?
I'm like, its mouth couldn't fit around the bait.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, but I don't know. I think Alex Rudd is coming. For those of you who know Alex, John from John Creek Fishing is coming again.
So Rudd does have a team, right?
From what I've heard, he's supposed to be there.
Okay, good, because that's my boy. That's honestly, damn. I'm sorry. I'm excited for that. He's on my bucket list. That's my guy.
Oh, to meet?
Yeah, I love Rudd. Damn, yeah. That's crazy. That's my boy, yo.
Yeah. So he should be there. I think he's still confirmed.
Hell yeah.
And then I don't know. The Burley guys are not going to be there. They didn't want to.
No,
do
they're
it
not
again.
coming this year.
Wendell will be there again.
What was the thing?
There's some other local dudes or something. Green team. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there, bro.
That's where I'm at. We'll figure it out. Did you get any? Because I'm gonna go in a little show off of some of these stuff I got to go down there. But did you get any baits that you're taking down with you that you are willing to share?
No, I can share any of my Strike King stuff because I can get it. I got a deal at Strike King, but I don't have, dude. When you see, I don't have like you have more crap than I got. Yeah. All of my tackle fits in my black pack, and
everything you have.
I got my black pack with boxes in it. I have my terminal box, and then I have a freaking jig box that's got my chatterbaits in it. Now I have a big bag of soft plastics, but that's you just buy a pack here, there. But as far as baits,
I got a lot.
Everything fits in my black pack. Everything that I own is in my truck, in my black pack, or 2 other boxes in a freaking plastic bag for soft plastic.
That's nuts. There's a lot of tackle next to me.
How many rods you taking down?
7 or 8. I mean, I can only carry 7 on my yak.
Yeah, I don't even own that many.
Yeah, my crate is.
I don't even own that many, Jermaine. And one of those is a spinning rig.
So I got 4 on this side, and then I broke one on this side. So I only got, and I'm just too lazy to put it back on there. I have one. Honestly, I might bring it down and make it a project for somebody else because I'm not that good at stuff like that. I got the gift of gab. I'm not good with tools, so maybe somebody at Knucklehead will put it on for me, and then I can carry 8 around.
Well, I'll bring my tools.
See?
They're in my truck anyway, so.
See, there we go. I already got some help. Maybe we'll play with that. But
dude, I wired my whole boat.
Yeah? Dude, I got the gift of gab, man. That's why I'm in sales.
I wired my truck for my ditch lights and my radio and a switch that I've mounted above in my headboard.
Nice.
Made a video on it. But all right, get back to what you're doing. I've stolen the show. I'm not even reading your chat.
Let me see. What do we got here, y'all?
K-Rose Bait Shop.
What do we got? Oh, this is. You ready for this, dude?
No, that's secret shit, isn't it?
No. It's all right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't stop. I can't.
You're all right. Well, you can cuss. We're all adults here.
Oh, is that hat you posted? Look at that whole buzzards.
That's so hot, dude. I was like, I got it. That shit's hot. Yeah. Got that.
That's awesome.
See. And then some juice here.
Well, I might have the gift gab too. So
this was one of my favorites.
Oh, that's the Crush.
Yeah, the Crush 100.
Okay, so let me fill you in on a little tip. JT fishes the Crush too.
I know.
But the juice down there
is the chartreuse blackback.
Yep, chartreuse blackback. Now, I lost.
I think I put it in my box today.
I lost 4 of those in like an hour fishing the same riprap he was trying to catch a fish on it.
Really?
Oh, I got mine.
This is one of my favorite colors.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so how that's translucent, I've got the Strike King Phantom Craw. That's a black. It's a green, dark green, red crawfish color, but translucent like that.
Okay.
And the goat, KVD said, fish it in any watercolor, but it excels in super clear water because he's fishing it up north, right? In Michigan and stuff, where the water is, you can see 100 feet.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
Some places up here by me, you get a little crazy sometimes.
But I'm telling you, I've fished it in clear water. I've fished it in stained water. It just flat ass catches fish. It's my favorite color. Like I've got the black and chartreuse, and I'll tie on my Phantom Craw and throw it all year long.
Yeah. And you know what else is a color that does that for me? I know it's a little wild and rambunctious, but it's Milliken Craw. I've thrown this in clear water. I'm bringing this.
I've thrown it. But see, look, you got a whole rack of crankbaits, okay? Back here. All of my crankbaits are in a crankbait box and get thrown. They're in my.
You don't even want to. I'll show you when I get you. I'll get to you.
No, it's all. I'm just saying. I buy because I do have a hookup at Strike King.
Yeah.
I buy them 2 at a time.
Yeah.
But I'll buy 4 colors. So I'm getting 8 crankbaits that go in my box because each of my little things will hold 5 or 6. So I just throw all the same colors in there and replace them when I need them.
Tweezy, be quiet, man.
What's Tweezy saying? The wake bait.
That's something I was thinking about.
Is he trying to give you some juice?
I don't know.
Tweezy, we take any advice because we have a bailout. I think that you guys fished.
Yes.
You and Alex. Depending on the wind.
Then I got one of these guys too. This is this new color.
Is that one of Milliken's jerk baits?
Yeah.
That he's designed?
Well, I don't know if he really. I mean, I think he's got a hand on this. The 97. This is the smaller one, but this one is the live gizzard flash. But it's like it literally looks like a gizzard shad. Like it's almost got like a 3D print on there. It's kind of crazy. And then I got a matte. What is this? The matte natural, kind of like everybody else's matte natural. Did I get anything else? Oh, and then I know there's grass. So I think these are matte natural too, in the swank. 66. It's the smaller size.
Dude, is that like an oyster color?
Yeah. And it's the L-shaped bill, so it comes to the grass a little bit better.
Yeah.
There you go. You can see it on that one.
I've got a couple of the 1.5s that are in that color. And I honestly haven't thrown those, but I like them because I got the chartreuse blackback, but I also have the shad blackback, right? So it's silver. Mm-hmm. And when JT last year when we did the state challenge series, he was throwing that chartreuse one and I had that one on and I was catching more fish. Like I called 2 fish off of that riprap that he had gone through with the chartreuse. So it's really weird on the color thing because honestly, in my personal opinion, it's more for us than it is the fish.
Yes, 110%.
Because they only see certain colors. They can't see blue at all.
Yeah.
Right?
And I love blue.
Right. But so they can't see blue at all. And once it gets past a certain depth,
they can't see us.
It's all green to them.
Yeah.
Like it's all the same. So it's more movement, sound, and vibration.
I agree. This is all personally because we're just nuts. Speaking of that, this is what I caught him on last year.
Ooh, that looks good.
Lavender shad.
That looks good. Are you going to what trailer are you running on that?
Probably a is it? The juggle minnow.
Now, do you got any bluegill imitators?
I don't. I mean,
Brim.
not on me, but yeah,
Yeah,
I have bluegill imitator.
that's sleeper.
That's what I caught one of my. I caught a 5-pounder on a bluegill
Because
imitator.
honestly, everybody's going to be throwing shad.
Yeah, I know.
So my
Don't get in my head, dude. Oh, don't get in my head. Oh.
yeah, we're a team. I'm not getting in your head.
You're right.
I'm setting you up for success to have it. Because if everybody's throwing a shad colored freaking chatterbait, okay, and everybody is, and the bass have seen 8 million of them, but then you throw one that's bluegill colored by, color matters. That's what she said.
Something like that. Green pumpkin.
That's good. See, just something to me, something that's different than everybody else is throwing, right? Like, all
I don't
right,
think
people are.
will throw this. This is a great bluegill pattern.
Oh yes, that one's perfect. That's exactly perfect.
And then look, it's a little different blade.
See, that's what my chatterbait looks like.
A little bit of that turtle.
Yeah,
This is
that's
a
a
battle
good looking spinner bait.
Battle baits. They make some good stuff, dude. Some real good stuff.
I'm messing with Cairo too. Cairo, I think Jermaine's got you covered. I think between you, Cairo, Jermaine, and Emily, I think we'll have a whole tackle store anyway.
Oh yeah. So you know what? You guys are lucky. Last year I came in my car. So I had.
Oh, you had everything.
I had it all. I
forgot. You're riding down with somebody and you got paired down.
Yeah. So I'm literally gonna bring my kayak crate and then I'm gonna bring my tackle warehouse bag and then that's it.
Boys and girls, you don't know this. Jermaine is getting dumped in the yard at the B&B. He's just getting kicked the F out. Figure it out.
That's it.
And you know what? We got him hooked up. He's going to be styling. He's going to be on a dual kayak trailer.
We got it done, son. That's it.
He's going to be running around with a guy from Texas.
My boy. Actually, technically, I beat Trevor.
Yeah.
That last month. He was honestly, I jumped in because I saw he had like 60 inches up or something like that. And I was like, oh, everyone's going to cull up, but maybe I'll be able to get in with like 90 something, mid 90s. I went out. I had like 2 weeks to fish. And it was weird because I had like I started fishing on Thursday. So I was off Thursday. Then I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I was off Tuesday. I worked Wednesday, was off Thursday.
Is Bucktail who you're riding down with?
Yes.
Okay, he said bring all the juice. We'll fit everything we can.
See? Don't do that.
And also Tweezy. So the weather, Tweezy, is supposed to be low 60s, mid to high 60s, and then high in the 80s while we're fishing.
I won't forget again, dude. Actually, on some real, I don't have one. I have tape. Some Flex Seal tape.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It gets the job done.
Oh my God.
But I won't forget my tape. It's in my bag.
Okay. Jermaine, you may not understand what this term is. That's a hill jack thing to do, man.
It is. I've been doing it for almost a year.
It's all
right. I'm confident in it now.
I'm confident in the tape now.
That's it. It's a part of me. I change it almost every time we go out, Trevor goes, we have an extra yak, don't we?
We do.
So are
What's
you
up,
aware
Trevor?
Are you aware
we
that
do, just in case. Well, no, we don't. We don't have an extra kayak because I've only got mine. I've got mine that I'm going to fish out of and paddle. Trevor.
Yeah.
Trevor. I'm going to hit you on the DMs, man. I'm going to slide into your DMs.
Remember I almost sank last year.
Bro, when I didn't know I was taking on water in my boat at the national championship on Kentucky Lake, and I posted like Rogue Drag Strap used my video in one of their commercials. I couldn't drag my boat out of the water even with the strap, and it took me 10 minutes to drain the water out of it.
Damn,
It took on that much water.
that's scary.
So what happened
Mine was
was
a lot too.
I was running an anchor trolley on the side. Okay. And I had a trailer that Jeremy and I had our kayaks on. And we unstrapped everything, and I was backing down the ramp, and I hit the brakes too hard, and the kayak slid off because there's just flatbed trailer that tilts. Okay. They slid off, and one of my little guides for my anchor trolley got ripped off, and I didn't know. So there were 2 screw holes that were above waterline, really, but it was so windy, so wavy.
Yep.
It got in, and I'm like, man, why is it listing? Because I didn't know. I'm still new then. Why is it listing? What's going on?
You weren't
Something's
turning
weird.
well, right?
Yeah. And I fished for 2 days like that before I got it on bank and drained it in the middle of the tournament. I'm live on Twitch, unloaded my whole boat, right? Set my camera up so that everybody could see what was going on. I damn near sank on Kentucky Lake because I had it up on end and it was just flowing out. Like, and I'm not talking.
That was me too, dude. That was me too. I honestly, so I guess on the way down last year, my drain plug fell out on the ride down.
Really?
Yep. So I got down to Gunnersville. I didn't think nothing of it. I jumped on the lake.
What kind of boat you got?
I have a Wilderness Attack 120.
Okay.
So I jump on the lake. About 2 hours in, I'm like, yo, Pat, does my butt look low? And he's like, you're good. I'm like, you sure?
Yeah.
It feels a little funny. So then I'm like, all right, no doubt. We fished for like another 30 minutes. I'm like, dude, like,
Something's
it just
wrong.
feels weird. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. So I'm like, all right, let me head back. You know, worst comes to worst is I'll come back. That was the best thing I ever did, dude. I got to a point. I have it on my on my channel. I get to a point in the lake where like panic truly set in. And I literally did the like, you can't panic, relax and paddle. There's only one way out of this. Like if you just stop paddling and freak out, it's done anyway, and you lose all your stuff. If you just paddle, hopefully you'll get there, and hopefully you save all your fishing equipment. You can swim regardless. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right. And dude, every paddle, it was just my butt was just doop, doop, doop. And I'm like, oh my God.
Why didn't you just make for the bank?
I did, and I just went back. That's it. That was just me going back. I just went back because I mean, where we were at, there was no real bank. I was like, I didn't want to be stranded on the island.
Oh.
So I was like, I'm just going back. It wasn't far, but it was good enough that it scared the hell out of me.
So do you paddle only? I thought you had pedals too.
No, I only have paddles.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm just out here, dude.
I didn't know that. Well, that's all I do. So, okay, so we're really at a disadvantage. You got 2 paddlers. No, 3. 3. Caro paddles too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We'll pull this out. We're gonna pull this out. Maine has a submersive kayak.
Yep. Hey, don't be using my official name there, Mr. Grimy. Freaking putting the Mr. in there like I'm some old man that's important.
There it is.
Yeah, Caro's got it. Well, here's the other thing. Frank Grimy Fishing. So I've got a pretty unique last name. All right. He knows people with my last name, which is funny.
Really?
Yeah.
I almost forgot.
Yeah, Caro can catch the bigs. She qualified last year on the fish end team.
She did.
Which I gotta say, that's one is cool, but that would have been hard to try to fish on that team for any kind of because there was zero communication or like there's not a lot of chemistry, I think, on any of the other teams like what we have and what JT's got. So JT knows everybody that's like actually knows everybody that's on his team. Like I know everybody on my team. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah,
you can already tell the chemistry we have in our thing.
that's it. Yeah, we're already
Yeah. See,
popping it up. All
Frank,
that.
look at what Grimy just said.
Sorry,
He's
I'm looking.
related to people with my last name.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He even knows how to say it too, which is funny.
Okay, so JT's chat was good last year too.
Yeah. Well, see, I was a part of that too. So I was relaying information that I saw on Alex's live stream, and you know, they had a other person helping. And I will tell you this, and I don't know if you guys remember this, Tweezy, but the guy who was judging the tournament, his name's Joe Drowns, was sitting on top of Ditto Landing with me all day while I was cooking. So I'm watching Alex on the water live stream the tournament. I'm watching in the group chat. I'm following along on Fishing Chaos, watching Teams Gramps lead it all day long, upgrade and do that. And when they shut the leaderboards off, Joe's still standing there, and I'm like, well, as long as nobody posts anything here in the next 10 minutes, we're good. And I was all excited, and Joe was like, I hate to tell you, somebody just put up a fish. And I'm like, no. And he was like, yeah, I've got to judge it and make sure. But so I knew before anybody that they didn't win, and I couldn't put it in the chat. That's how upstanding of a guy I am, is I didn't let them know. I let them find
crazy.
out. You know what I mean?
Nuts. Yeah.
Because I didn't know by how much. I didn't know how big.
You just knew.
But I knew they had come in second before anybody else did. Which sucked for me, because being such a fan of like I cooked for that team all week. Right? Like you all missed out too, because I might have cooked for everybody, but like I fixed special meals for them at their B&B. We had smoked chicken Alfredo that my wife made because she was with us. And then after we did that, they were like, hey, on this practice day, can you do some like brats and stuff for us? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So they didn't have to buy food. Yeah. Food was free. Look, Tweezy. Yeah, food was free. Or fire. Well, food was free too, Tweezy. I told him a story about you licking the pans and taking leftovers, whatever was left, and having that as your midnight snack on the way home. Oh, dude, when I fixed chicken, the first time I stayed down there and fished,
dude, that was
when it was the Hoosier House of Hammers, when we went down with Brian Sparks and Glenn Landstrom. That's the other two hammers that are in Indiana. I fixed chicken, and Tweezy fixed 2 sandwiches of the leftover chicken we had to take out on the boat. And I'm like, did you warm them up? No, he goes, no, I left them in foil, and they were sitting in the sun. They got warm. I was like, oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Leftovers on the water.
Baby Jesus. I'm excited.
Dude, I wish I could. I'd have left today, or I'd have left when JT left and been down there with him the whole time.
I wish.
If I could have. Had I not had to go to this conference, okay, Chad, I got to go to a freaking work conference Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I was going to try to leave. Okay, so I get a free breakfast. Okay. Get a free breakfast for the conference. And I was going to eat breakfast and jet, right? No, I got to do a presentation from 9 to 10. So, but I already told the people I work with, like, that are, okay, I'm a state employee, right? So there's a certain level of professionalism I have to adhere to when I'm not doing stuff like this. So I already told them, I said, Matt is on a half-day vacation. Matt would have been gone had Matt not had to do this presentation. So Matt is going to be in Crocs, shorts, and a t-shirt travel clothes to roll
Ready.
as soon as I'm done.
Yeah.
So, and they just, but they know who I am now, right? So they've worked with me long enough. They've seen me on team meetings look like this. So I don't do the work mullet all the time, you know.
Yeah.
But and Corey, thanks for bringing my teammate down. Whose team are you on? Whose team is Bucktail on?
Honestly, I forgot.
Book. Okay, tell us, Corey. Whose team are you on?
Whose team are you on again? Sorry. Team, is it the green or whatever?
Whoa. Wait, Diggs Outdoors. I'm just catching up. You have to register as a powered boat because of a pedal drive.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on Bearded Dad. Okay, I forgot.
Bearded Dad, okay.
God, I forgot Bearded Dad was coming down. He's a cool dude, man.
Yeah.
And then didn't they just pick up third at the Puerto Rican thing?
I think I saw something like
Puerto
that.
Rico?
Yeah, I saw something.
I keep up. I'm a lurker. Look at you with the Missile Bates hat. Me with the official knucklehead. You knucklehead.
I want one of those.
Oh, you got the Grubby Championship? Tweezy, good luck in that, bro. God dang it. What lake's it on? I'm going to have to keep up with that too on Tourney X. But I'll be live streaming.
Wait a minute. Wait, Corey, are you Team Bearded Dazzy and steak dinner on me for being kind enough to let somebody from Greenfish 2 crash with them? Oh, see? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
So the Greenfish 2. Okay, so who is the Greenfish 2? Because JT didn't know who they were either. Because they were kind of last minute, weren't they? I think. Ooh, Monroe and 74 anglers. Golly. Tweezy, I think I got better water than you're going to have on Monroe at Gunnersville this weekend. I'm probably going to have more fun.
If you didn't know, now you know. Discount code over there. I don't get nothing. That's just for y'all. Just so we can save some dollars. Actually, I think it just ended too. I should have said it.
Yeah, but see, I don't know who that is, Trevor. I'm answering chat like I'm answering chat.
It's all right. When you order a hat, they just I think it just ended for the remaining of September. When you ordered a hat, you got free glasses. So I got 2 pairs Polaroid glasses. I'll probably use these down there so I don't have to bring my good ones.
And then you got a question: how much was your extra plug for your kayak? It's called freaking flex tape. He doesn't have one, David.
I don't have one. I didn't even look into it, honestly.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Herbs.
I didn't
even like it. I liked it now.
Thank you. Especially because we're getting ready to do a giveaway.
We need more of this.
Do a big giveaway. Do a big one.
We need this. We need more of this.
What's going on over there?
We need more of that.
Oh, there we go.
We need more of that.
Hell yeah.
We need more of that.
And the reason why I'm going to do a members only live from the house. Service permitting. So
you'll have service. We got good Wi-Fi there. We got good Wi-Fi and I got a hotspot. So
yeah, we don't need to have everybody in on that, but
just so you know, out on the water, don't stress about uploading fish. We'll use my hotspot that I'll have on the yak with me. And if you need to upload a fish or whatever, you yell, I'll come over to you so you can get your fish uploaded. We're not sandbagging. We're not sandbaggers, chat.
There you go, Diggs, my boy.
There you go, Diggs. Wait to follow.
That's it. Vogel, 5 months.
Look at that. Look at that.
Big shout out, man.
See, I treat YouTube just like I treat Twitch. So I constantly read chat the entire time. And I'm used to interact. So when I'm fishing,
Nice.
you're gonna hear this. And if you've watched Alex on Twitch, you'll get it. But I have 2 phones on my boat. One I'm streaming from, the other one has IRL chat, so it's reading my chat to me. And it's the one I take my photos with. Right? So I've got 2 phones. So I'll be going along, and this was fucking funny. JT and I were fishing after we did the American Legacy event on Bluegrass, and I'm paddling past this freaking pontoon boat with these old people in it fishing, talking to my chat, right? And JT comes rolling up behind me.
Be good, Corey.
They're like, "What did he say?" And JT's like, "Oh, he's not talking to himself. He's talking to his chat. He's live streaming." And then my phone doesn't talk to me. So there you go, Scott. Look at that, OG Maniacs. Come on now.
One time for the one time.
Sly. Come on now.
He said he wants to hear it.
Canadian members only live stream. Wait, no. We don't have enough A's. Look at what I have caused. These maniacs coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, the Sarah Tate says that's so funny. So we got Scott and Frank go back and forth all the time. So
yeah, wait. Is there a moose in your hoose? A boot the way?
A boot?
Hey? Sorry?
Don't get him fired up now.
Don't get him? Being a maniac's better than a Canadian.
Look, there's some perks, man. There's some perks to it, you know? What time we got here? I think we could get this. Yeah, we're almost at it.
I'm sorry, I've totally derailed your whole live, bro.
This is what I wanted. I didn't have anything but the tackle to show off and to talk about the Knucklehead, and we did just that.
Well, and we got peeps. We got peeps in. Smash that like button. Come on now.
Smash that, guys. That's it, you guys.
And Cairo, I got surprises. I got surprises I'm bringing.
Get this giveaway going here, guys. I'll throw together a sack of something. I was thinking, I think I even put it in a little notification for this. I was going to do a little pay to play, but I was like, you know what? We don't got to do all that just yet. I'm not cool enough for all that.
Dude, Tweezy, that's awesome, bro. Because there was people fishing all over the country for that thing. That's an accomplishment. Did you get most of those in Illinois? Or did you catch them in both Indiana and Illinois? You spelled it wrong, dude. There's no C in it.
Did I spell it wrong? Oh, too late. I always Knuck.
Knuklhed.
I got the LHED right, but sorry.
Knucklehead. You're good.
I don't think I can. No, I'd have to go back. We already got 15.
No, you're good. You already started. It's all good. I want to see who wins.
15 out of 26. Come on.
Well, I'm not entering.
Let's get a dub at least. 17, 18. Who don't want free stuff? It's going to be damn near $100. Feeling generous. Feeling nice.
Bro's getting out $100. Get in on this.
Free stuff. No shipping to Canada. I'll figure it out. I'll get it up to Frank somehow, some way. I'll reach out to the winner. We'll have a conversation. Tell me what you want. I can give away some stuff.
John Park, what's up, my brother? Hashtag Knucklehead. Get in on this giveaway.
Oh, what's up, Sean? That's my guy. He's actually one of the around the way guys.
Yeah.
He fishes a lake right by me. I actually, honestly, dude, I haven't even been over there in a while because I've been on my kayak, so I haven't done any bank fishing. And I got the Jersey plates now, so I don't like parking over there because officer friendly don't like Jersey plates.
Are you serious?
So technically, I think you're only supposed to fish that lake if you're from town.
Oh,
So
you got a lake that people
yeah, but
gotcha.
so I don't fish it for tournaments or anything like that, but I've caught like 5-pounders out of it. So I'm just like, ugh.
You type in chat hashtag
Yeah.
Knucklehead right on the screen.
Hashtag what's on the screen. Hashtag Knucklehead.
Right there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm here to help. I'm here to help.
Like everybody else. Yeah. Hashtag Knucklehead gets you entered.
I'm get stuff rolling. I'm here for comedic relief. Make fun of the big tall white guy, the old dude.
There it is. You're in.
See, he's
Just
you
send it
spelled
to
it
the
wrong.
island.
You
Yeah,
spelled it wrong, dude.
Did he spell it? Yeah, you spelled it wrong. You got to spell how it's spelled on the screen. No.
Oh my God, Lucas, you're also from Iowa. Oh my, he's a Marine in Iowa, and I'm in Indiana. Jeez. And my older brother lives in Iowa. I love Iowa, actually. It's a great state.
Yeah, Chong.
I haven't fished up there. I do a lot of hunting.
Yeah, I gotta finish packing too. Honestly, I just gotta go through my soft plastics.
There you got it. There you got it. There you got it.
But yeah, I just gotta go through my soft
plastics. Hey,
plastics.
Mike, we can have words offline. Iowa's far better than Indiana.
Ooh.
Bro, we got the fever. Stole Caitlin Clark right out of Waukee. Okay. All right. And last time I was in Iowa, it wasn't any Iowa basketball team that was on every TV in the bar. It was the Indiana Fever. I am. I'm your Hoosier daddy.
Hoosier daddy. I like that.
Dude, like, so they're not ready for me, man. They're just your chat's not ready for me. You're the people who know me are ready for me, but the people who don't know me aren't ready for me.
I'm ready.
Go Bucks. So okay, Herbs. If you're a Buckeye fan, as in like Ohio State, then we might as well deport you. Might as well deport you. Because IO.
I like Ohio State. I kind of rock with Ohio State by default because of my boss.
That Diggs, you know, it's all good. Who's your daddy? What
That's funny.
Do? Oh my goodness. See, you can't say OH with anyone from Ohio anywhere, anytime, and they don't go, oh.
Any last takers for the giveaway? Any last takers for the giveaway?
You got 21 entries. Go SEC. K-Row. Arkansas hasn't been relevant in anything in I don't know how long.
Can we see it still on the screen? We're going up. Here we go.
I get to see who wins first. I see it live. Oh, dude.
Wow.
You know how close that was to you not having to ship anything?
So, question. Is that one of the Rups? Because Lindsay Rups in here too. Just wondering. I ain't mad at it.
The name that was right before it that I thought it was going to stop on.
I would have just had to bring it back. Yep. I would have just brought it back.
Yeah.
Maddie, you here? Yes, it is. Look at that. Look at that. The Rups. Yo, that's crazy. That's Lindsay's man.
He's got to be here because he had to type in.
That is true. Yeah, he is. Yep. There it is. Shout out to the Rups.
Congrats, Maddie. Great first name, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Great first name.
Hell yeah, that's dope. All right, brother. So I'll get send me a message on if you want to email me. Instagram would be easier at Mainstream Fishing, or if you want to send me email. I can't even type. Wow, I put an @ sign in front of my email. I'm so used to everything else.
Bro, are you using one hand to type? Are you
I
just
am.
doing this? Oh,
I was for a second.
goodness.
Just because I have stuff in front of me, that's the only reason why. So I can't get into like typing form easily. I'm like typing like this.
I got complimented on my typing the other day by a lady, one of my coworkers.
And that's a comma, not a dot. But yeah, you get it. mainthegoat@gmail.com.
I was sitting there typing, and there were two people standing in my cube, right? And they're both educators. All right. So I work in adult education, but I have nothing, like no education stuff. I'm a data guy. And they've all been to school to be teachers or whatever, have their teaching licenses and everything. And I'm sitting over here clacking away on my keys, look over at my screen because I'm typing an email. And she was like, "You can type pretty good." And I'm like, "Yeah, I took a year of typing in high school on a typewriter, folks. For some of you younger people, there used to be these things called typewriters, okay?
Jesus.
And they had keys that came up and hit a black ribbon and that put the letter on the paper, piece of paper rolled through it. And if you made a mistake, you had to get this stuff called whiteout and you know, and then type back over it. So, yeah.
That's why
we weren't allowed to use the correction tape on them when they started putting the whiteout on the typewriter. So, yes, chat, I'm old. I think we determined that I'm the second oldest on the team. We won't say who is the oldest, but you're the baby, right?
I might be.
I think you are.
I think I am. Damn.
It's okay. He's the baby. He's got a couple of moms that's going to take care of him.
That's right.
We got the Arkansas lady that okay, so I got a lady from Louisiana and a lady from Arkansas on the team. And they got to talking about food, and I'm a foodie, don't get me wrong. But they said something that in our little group chat that I had no idea what it was. I had heard it, but I didn't really know what it was, and it was tasso. And tasso is some kind of Louisiana Cajun ham. What are you doing this one for?
Feeling generous.
Uh-oh. Southwest Indiana Outdoors. I know who that is.
Appreciate the maniacs.
See? Tasso. I got you, Cairo. He's a Southwest Indiana Outdoors. Let's go.
The boy's still here? He's probably hanging out.
He is. He's in the Freedom Squad chat, not ours, but in the regular.
Yeah, all right. Good. Even better. There we go. Yeah, I need some tasso.
See? Cajun spicy ham. Emily is bringing tasso for the red beans and rice that Cairo's going to cook. From Louisiana. So, okay, chat. I got to tell a little story. We're talking about bougie things in our chat, okay? Because Emily is a bit bougie, all right? She's bougie. So,
let me write this down.
She said she had to go to Walmart for something. I said, Walmart? I thought you were bougie. And I thought you went to the Target. Okay. Well, guess who comes into chat and drops a dime of bouginess? This boy with the Trader Joe's. I'm going to go to Trader Joe's. It's right around the corner. I can walk to Trader Joe's. Oh, pass the Grey Poupon.
Damn right.
So all these bouginess, right, in the house. It's crazy. And then Cairo and Emily got talking about manis and petties. Okay. like our chat has been all over the board. We've talked about everything under the sun plus fishing. And then we'll come back around to fishing, packing, odd stuff. Emily gets called out. Oh, this happened, right? So we hear about some police stories because she's a homeland hero. And then we get back on to fishing. And then something crazy happens, and we're just off
another one. Big shout out.
Lindsay. Look at that. Look at
Big
that.
Shout out to the members, man. Like I said, we're doing a members only live from the house. So that'll be fun.
I'm gonna crash that too.
Yeah. No, you're more than welcome. And that, like I said, that'll be members only. You ain't gotta hide nothing. We can
but I'm saying you're gonna have a whole bunch of people crash that.
Yeah, no, that's the whole plan with that. I might even just walk around and just pass my phone to people.
Cairo's stopping at the Trader Joe's in Huntsville.
Yeah.
Cairo, so if you're gonna be bougie, then we're gonna have to send you down to Birmingham because that is the bougiest town in Alabama.
I didn't know bougie and Alabama went together.
Bro, when we went down there for Red Crest, let me just tell you, it's where the part of the town, and now it gets unbougie real quick, okay? But where we were at was bougie. Like it was, yeah. Coffee bar that's not a Starbucks. That was, yeah. Go to Ollie's and rack. Okay, Bassam at Big Malone. Okay, you said that wrong. It's not Ollie's. It's sketchy Ollie's because half the crap in there is sketchy. It's fallen off a truck. Don't know where we don't know if they got it by legal means, but they're selling it dirt cheap.
So you know what's funny?
Yes, sir.
This is from Ollie's.
Yeah.
I've never had this happen before.
I cleaned out Ollie's on Lucky Craft stuff that they
I never had a skirt fall off a jackhammer though.
Is that an actual jackhammer?
Yeah, it was a stealth blade, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've never had.
That's an easy fix.
I know it's an easy fix, but I've never had it happen before. As you were saying, the sketchy Ollies. As you're saying, Ollies. I literally just looked down and I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, because I did the same thing. Honestly, I don't even live near Ollie's, and I had somebody. There it is.
Yeah.
I had somebody grab me some and send them to me.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, dude, they're $7. I was like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. 2 of them. $7.99.
Mike is hitting us both right there in that his statement of this team isn't going to need paddle for their kayaks. They'll be wind powered. Mike, are you saying we talk a lot, Mike?
Mike is my boy, but he does talk a good amount of smack, just like yourself. So you and Mike.
No, it's fine. It's fine. He's a keyboard warrior. It's okay.
You guys would get down very well.
He's a keyboard warrior. It's all right. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean it does suck buying them. I won't lie. Buying jackhammers at.
All right. So Daniel, now
where is it going?
We've had this conversation on Gramps' channel. Oh my God. All right. So I've got Thunder Crickets. I got jackhammers, the actual jackhammers, and I've also got the regular, cheaper chatterbait from the jackhammer guys. Okay, from Z-Man. There is a huge difference in all three of those in quality. The jackhammers, the reason why they're $15-$16 is one, you're getting a premium Gamakatsu hook and a hand-tied skirt that usually has more rubber on it than the other skirts. And the head connection and the weight on the head has more definition and stuff. So the molds are different.
Yeah.
And there's some subtle differences in that over just, a chatterbait.
And one of the biggest things, and it's the reason why I have this package right here in front of me, snaps. These are specifically to replace the snaps on the mini maxes.
Oh, really?
Because they break on me after a good fish all the time. They get bent out of shape, and then the bent that doesn't, what's the name?
Oh, and the mini maxes?
Yeah. Same thing on the Evos. I'm hearing people are losing them on the cast. They come back and it's just that the blade and the and swivel. I'm like, oh, but I mean at the same time, like you said, you got to understand when something goes from $15 to $20, $19.99, and then it drops down to $10.
You gotta figure, what are they skimping on?
Yeah,
quality.
Like, okay, yeah, and quality is fine, but you got to expect that.
Yeah,
and there you go.
The Thunder Crickets, I don't think work as well because now they did buy the patent to be able to connect the blade to the jig head the same way because that's patent. That's what made the jackhammer and the chatterbait what it was the way the blade would knock onto the head, create a clicking as it's going through the water. Because of how they connected the blade to it. And they were the only ones that could do it for a while. And then they sold that to Strike King. So you can still get that, but the blades are different on the Thunder Cricket. So
10-1. Okay. Look, I'm not going to argue with your anecdotal experience. Do what's working for you.
So the Mini Max is just a different size, though. So in your area, the Mini Max may be imitating the bait fish better, as size wise.
That's true too. I don't know. I like the slobber knocker. I don't mind it.
It's supposed to be loud, Sly.
Something different.
If it's not clicking, if you're not knocking paint off your head, then it's not a good chatterbait.
And then this is a completely different world too. Those the copperhead bladed jigs, they literally
never even heard of them.
So they're different because in the front of that head there, it's like a copper BB on each side that the blade hits.
So they're trying to imitate the sound on the tungsten head ones now.
Yeah, kind of. But it's a copper.
I mean, I get it's going to be a different
it's completely different noise. Yep. So it's different.
But the tungsten ones now, right,
have a different noise too.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you go with the tungsten hit? Do you go with the
but they got a smaller head that'll go through the grass a little better too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. See? There it is.
So, okay, if you guys know that Gramps is sponsored by American Legacy and Bipartisan Freedom Squad is as well, right? So every time we make a trip to Alabama, we go out of our way to go down to Evansville and hit American Legacy. Well, when he and I and Jeremy couldn't make it, when we went to their open house 2 weeks ago for promo stuff and doing videos or whatever, there's a lady that works her name's Kayla. And I'm like, hey, look, because I had some Strike King or I had some Berkeley spinnerbaits. I grabbed some spinnerbaits just to be able to take down. And she was like, don't get those. Here, come get these. And I'm like, okay, well, here's what I like in a spinnerbait. And she got me the Shimano spinnerbaits. I'll show you when I get down there because I got one tied on. I was fishing it in the grass, bro. Came right through it. I didn't have any grass on the blades. I didn't have any grass on my hook. Right? I was like, I've never thrown a spinnerbait into grass and had it come through clean like that. She was like, no, these go through the grass real good. And I'm like, so if you ever need anything from American Legacy, don't fish on their website. Call them. Use code GRAMPS 10 at checkout or whatever his code is. Get it from him. Call and ask for Kayla. She knows more about fishing equipment. Because I was like, hey, I need a worm jig rod. I want the G Loomis, but I need a worm jig rod. Okay. And she walked over and she goes, how long you want it? Because you're going to want this one. And I said, I don't care. Just Tell me which rod to get. So she handed me a rod. Now, she's a good salesman because she sold me a $550 rod. Right? So it is what it is. It's the most expensive rod I own, most expensive rod I've ever had. But oh my goodness, I've never had a more sensitive worm rod in my life. Ever. I'll let you throw it, bro, and you'll be like, what's the most expensive setup you got right now?
Champion XP.
Okay.
And
I got two of those.
Corrado MGL on it. That's it. Yeah, that's
okay.
Most pricey.
My reels are lower end, but as rod wise, I got 2 Champion XPs, chatterbait rod and a frog rod. Love them both.
Yeah,
but
I got
this worm rod. Okay, and I got a Lose Elite Series rod. Love Lose reels. Their rods are
they're all right.
Okay. Love the reels. Reels are the KVD reels for $150. You can't. That's a workhorse of a reel. I got 2 of them. Yeah, and they're smooth. They cast good.
And this, you know about this thing, right?
What thing?
The little hook.
No, I didn't see that.
It's so stupid, but it's right there. There you go. That's actually good.
Yeah.
Bait keeper.
Are you effing kidding me?
Everyone I show that, they're like, "What? I didn't know that was there." Yeah,
I didn't know that. I hooked my hook onto the top rib up there.
You can put any bait.
Are you kidding me?
And it's got, you see this little, this is how you know KVD is a pro. You see that little tab? So if you have a Texas rig, you can.
Oh, you don't have to unhook it from the worm.
He's a pro. That's how you know.
I didn't even, bro. I got 2 of those and had them for years and didn't even know that was there.
Every single one has that stupid little thing.
Learning stuff on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
I think I shouted out to everyone. I'm like, yo, it's so, and they put it on the American Hero.
That is an amazing. So seriously, for $150, that's an amazing reel. That KVD reel is an amazing reel. Oh, you got the tier 1. Okay, so no, you know why it's like that?
Why is that?
What reel is that you have in your hand for the tier 1?
I don't know. You were telling me before.
It's the daggum KVD reel with the freaking multi-cam paint job on it.
So that's what I was thinking. That's
hold it up to the next. Hold it up to your KVD reel and tell me what's different about it.
Damn, you're right.
Yeah, they've just repainted the KVDs.
Damn, so that makes, so you know what? That's okay, because that's funny, because at the end of the day, I just traded one of these for a jig rod. And I was like, dang, I gave away one of my KVDs and he's the greatest.
No. And I told, so when we had Tom on,
okay,
I told him, does it have an American flag on it anywhere?
No.
He said he was going to talk to him about it, because I said, bro,
if you're
going to put out a freaking thing like that with camo of any type for the Army or Marines or whatever, any kind of digital camo for the hero stuff, put a daggum American flag on it. And he said, well, I'll tell him about that. You're right. We probably should somewhere.
You know what? There's a good spot. You could probably put it like right there too.
No, on the outside. Hell, you can put it right there, right behind the freaking mag adjuster.
Yeah, right here. Because they have something else there. I don't know if you know what that is.
No, on the opposite side.
This side.
Yeah, right there to the back. There, right there. Yeah. American flag right there. This is a little American flag.
So the only thing that's different is in the handles.
Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah.
That's the only thing.
I almost like these. All right, now I will say this. I prefer the paddle handles, and I have since I started fishing with the bait
on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost like these.
Yes.
These, because like this one,
they don't slip, dude. When you're fishing with them, they don't slip.
Yeah. All right, that makes me feel.
But no, that's a KVD reel painted with multicam.
That makes me feel really good about this thing now. Okay.
Now the original American Hero reels aren't as good. All right,
they're
a little cheaper.
Yeah.
And the rods were. I still throw one. I've got a combo that I throw my mag draft on, or spinner baits or whatever. It's just an all-purpose rod. But I love their reels. And JT gave me last year that Elite reel.
Mm-hmm.
Son, it's the most expensive reel I own. But then I got that freaking G Loomis. I'm telling you, I'll let you throw it with an 1/8 ounce weight on it, tungsten weight, and you tell me what the difference is.
It still goes.
I the mile, dude, and it's on braid.
That's crazy.
Now I got it on a so the reel I've got on it is an old Shimano Sitica.
Okay.
So
I think I have one of those.
So basically, if you don't know this either, this is what I was told. Basically, Shimano does the Sitica and the Corrado, right? So the Corrado is their top end. Okay. Used to be their top end reel. And then when they would come out with a new one, they would take the stuff from the Corrado and make the Sitica. So basically, you were buying a 2-year-old reel that is a Corrado. So that Shimano Sitica that I have is basically Corrado, but it's just an older version.
I'm pretty sure I have one. Is that the one that says like 201E?
I don't know, because mine's 20 years old, dude.
Yeah, okay.
So it's almost as old as you have been alive. But no, it's way different than that too. You'll see it.
I got this is one of the OGs.
You'll see it.
This thing is one of
those. Because when I let you use that, because it's sitting on my GLX right now.
This thing's still buttery smooth, which is kind of crazy.
And then I've got one of the original Lew's BB1s that was made. Okay, so here's the history of Lew's. Lew's Bait Company, bait casters were made by Lew's here in the States. Then they got bought by Browning. Okay.
Yep, that's the one I got from Michael Bradley.
The quality kind of went downhill when they got bought by Browning. And now they're back under they're with Strike King and whoever owns Strike King and Lew's and conglomerate. And I was talking to when we had Tom on the show, I pulled out the BB1 that I had, right? No, it's BB25S or something. I'm bringing it too, but as a backup reel. But it's one of the original Lew's reels that was made by Lew's before they went to Browning. Now, Van, hang on. I'll go get it. Give me 2 seconds.
Bro, yeah. What speed is this thing? 6.4 to 1. I got to start using these things, man. I just don't have enough rods. And I get so comfortable with my reels that I'm like, oh, so maybe that is. No, because that's on the Chronarch too. But I just really kind of noticed that some reels the doesn't come over all the way. There's like that space there. I mean, I guess it doesn't bother me. But
no, I won't go get it. It's out. It's loaded in the truck. I'll
see you when I get down there.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's old school reel. Like the spool on it, so the side of the handle or the side of the spool is about like that big. But it comes down. It's like, the old just open bait cast spools, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those, but it's got a little slope on the front and the thing goes back and forth.
Okay.
No mags, nothing. But all right, I've got laundry to finish.
Yeah, you're good. It's about to pass our time anyway. So I gotta finish packing. Maddie, Rupp, and Southwest India Outdoors. I will get in touch with you guys or send me a message on Facebook.
If you can't get a hold of Southwest Indiana Outdoors,
he's in the chat.
I'll hook you up. You know who he is in chat, right?
Yeah, he's in the chat. He's in the chat. He's one of us. So that's the only reason why I didn't give him a hard time if he didn't answer here.
No. Yeah.
So, all right,
because
y'all.
I don't want to dox his real name if he didn't want.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. But
I'll hook you up.
Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you coming out last minute. I literally hit you up 20 minutes before the show. You said you were still packing, just like myself.
I'm good.
Well, yeah.
Appreciate you having me on, man.
Yes, sir. Fishing Maniacs. We'll see you live. Make sure you're a member so you can see us on a members only live from Gunnersville, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
And we'll be hoisting a trophy.
Damn right. Deuces. See y'all later, y'all.